What's up, friends? Hey, so tonight's live stream died. There's nothing I can do about it. My internet has decided to just take a total crap on me. And because of that, I tried to restart the live stream. Didn't work. But the good news is I'm going to do my video anyways because there's just too much news not to knock out. So because it's not live right now, it'll go a little faster. But guys, we are winning so hard right now. So for those who didn't catch last night's live, what I tried to get through, I'm going to do this fast, the beginning, and then we're going to get to where we're winning. But listen, so today a big Wall Street Journal story came out trying to smash Trump on the Epstein stuff. It was like we smell blood in the water. We're going after him. We're going to drop this bomb. Mark Halperin talked about it this morning. Megyn Kelly talked about it, said, listen, there's a story coming out. We don't know what's in it, but apparently it's going to be a bombshell on Trump and Epstein. And this is what they put out. It's ridiculous. The Wall Street Journal reviewed a book put together for Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday. As part of that book, a letter was submitted by Donald Trump. Trump's letter features a picture of a naked woman and a text which imagines a conversation between Epstein and Trump. You guys make the decision on how real you think this is, but here's what's in the letter. It says, it isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman's a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein written in the third person. Voiceover. This really sounds like something Donald Trump would write, correct? There must be more to life than having everything, the note began. Yes, says Donald, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey, nor will I. And so I also know what it is. Donald, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald, enigmas never aged. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. And Trump, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday. May every day be another wonderful secret. Now, does that sound like the Donald Trump you and I know? Can you imagine Donald Trump writing his little note, like drawing his little naked woman stick figure with this note? It's absolutely insane. And of course, they write this major publication, one of the biggest newspapers in the world, the Wall Street Journal, publishes this nonsense, and they think we'll believe it, but we didn't. And first Trump had to weigh in, of course, and he says, the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch personally were warned directly by President Trump that the supposed letter they printed by Trump to Epstein was a fake, and if they print it, they will be sued. Murdoch stated he would take care of it, but obviously didn't have the power to do so. The editor of the Wall Street Journal, Emma Tucker, was told directly by Carolyn Levitt and by Trump that the letter was fake, but she didn't want to hear that. Instead, they're going with a false, malicious, defamatory story anyways. Trump will be suing the Wall Street Journal. They have to learn to be truthful, yada, yada. He's going to sue the snot out of them, and he's going to win, just like he's won already against ABC, CBS, you name it. This is defamatory. I cannot believe they posted this, and it just shows you how quick everybody was to jump on. Nobody believes this. And this was the worst possible time for them to drop it. And the reason is they had Trump on the ropes. MAGA influencers were pulling their nonsense, dumping Trump. A lot of MAGA people didn't know what to believe because the influencers were getting in their heads. And this was just like the perfect opportunity for people to start doubting Trump and enraged about the Epstein stuff, just thinking he's covering stuff up. And so the worst thing they could do right now was drop a story that's utter nonsense, because that is like feeding Donald Trump like super vitamins, like become giving him the soldier super serum. Every time the media goes after him, Trump is at his best. And immediately people were calling it out. The quartering, the walls are closing in. The Wall Street Journal has damaging Trump and Epstein info. They didn't publish it when he was running in 2016, 20, or 24 to hinder his election. They saved the really good stuff for now when he's already president and eligible to run again. Exactly. That is so ridiculous. Milo writes, critical pedo theory might be a central plank of MAGA, but so is enemy of the people. The one thing that might just rally MAGA around the president again is a dunderheaded, obviously fictional misfire like this from a major news organization. Incredible, just incredible. He's right. Trump was having the worst week of his last two presidencies, maybe. I mean, at least before COVID. So if you could take the first 3 years of the first term and then everything going on since he's gotten in the second term, this is by far the worst week he's had because of this Epstein stuff. And they basically bailed him out. And it gets better. It gets better. But here's Milo again. He says, "Oh yes, a little one-act tableau, just like the president's style. After all, he's such a thespian. What's next? Are we to learn Trump played Lady Bracknell to fanfare and acclaim at Wharton? Perhaps he tap danced a storm at the Fordham Review?" In other words, nobody believes this. J.D. Vance came right out and says, "Forgive my language, this story is complete and utter bullshit. The Wall Street Journal should be ashamed for publishing it. Where is this letter? Would you be shocked to learn they never showed it to us before publishing it? Does anyone honestly believe this sounds like Donald Trump?" No, it really doesn't. And so Trump is on a roll. He's running with this. He says, Praying Medic writes, the shitposter in chief's on a roll. And Trump writes, "The Wall Street Journal printed a fake letter, supposedly to Epstein. These are not my words, not the way I talk. Also, I don't draw pictures." This is amazing. This is such an incredible story. "I told Rupert Murdoch it was a scam. He shouldn't print this fake story, but he did. And I'm going to sue his ass off and that of his third-rate newspaper. Thank you for your attention to this matter." So the story comes out. It's the opposite, like the worst timing for anybody who wanted to gain momentum on this. Trump's faltering. The Democrats are gaining momentum. MAGA's splitting. And then they publish this, and it's so obviously fake. People are just galvanized again, coming back around him. Trump's at his best being funny. And then the timing of everything else I'm about to cover in this video is very interesting. Trump now, Bondi, he writes this to Bondi on Truth. "Based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam perpetrated by the Democrats should end right now." Holy crap. He sucked them all in over the last week and a half when everybody's freaking out. He sucked them all in. Got the Democrats calling for the files. Got everybody riled up. Sucked everybody in. The Democrats never called for the files before. And now they're on record calling for it, bringing it to the Senate, or bringing it to the House. All the Democrats, he sucked them in. And now Pam Bondi, loyal general, says, "President Trump, we're ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts." This was a setup. And they waited till the perfect moment when the Wall Street Journal stepped in it. This is obvious they were ready to go. As soon as that story came out, everybody sees it's fake immediately. He threatens to sue him, and then he's got Bondi ready. "We're unsealing the records. We're going to start showing stuff off." Clandestine writes, "Everybody's going to get their Epstein stuff now, guys." And just like that, the Dems and the normies have been successfully baited into caring about Epstein. And now they'll get what they asked for. All the people who talked shit about Trump, Bondi, Cash, and Bongino prove they're morons. Excellent. 100%. Anna Paulina Luna, just more proof it's a setup. "While others were busy stabbing Trump in the back, we were working overtime behind the scenes in the Oval Office. This photo was taken earlier today, and no, it's not coincidence. This is 4D chess, not checkers. Welcome to the big leagues. Enjoy phase 3. Pam Bondi's unsealing grand jury testimony. There's much more to come. This is the most transparent administration in history." Holy crap, guys. I am so right. This is unbelievable. We called it. Those who stayed loyal to Trump, who said this whole Epstein stuff smelled, there's no way they were backing off Epstein. There's no way they'd risk splitting MAGA over this. We're all being validated right now. This was a setup. It is beautiful. And now they're all going to get crushed. That's what I believe's about to happen. That's what this looked like. Continue on. Green Lives Matter posts this, says Donald Trump just weaponized TDS to get Democrats, independents, and normies to demand the release of information regarding Jeffrey Epstein's occult blackmail ring they previously claimed was an unhinged MAGA conspiracy theory. My mind is blown, as it well should be. Here's Representative Paulina Luna again. Why hasn't a single media outlet asked me on to discuss my investigation? We didn't even know she was doing this. Into the destruction of Epstein evidence at the FBI under Biden's former deputy director. I'm more than willing to go on air, debate the facts, lay it all out for the American people, but they don't want that. There's a deeper agenda at play. Reach out to my office. Let's talk. They are going all out now, guys. It's all unseal the records, get it out there. Hey, I'm letting you all know I had a secret investigation going on about the destruction of the Epstein files. Call me. This is all coming out at once. This is unbelievable. They must have known the story was coming for a while, and they just set it all up around this story. That's what I'm guessing. Paulina Luna again. Thank you, AG Pam Bondi. While others were busy trying to knife the president, this was quietly in the works behind the scenes. I can say with full confidence this is the most transparent administration in history. Now the real question. Will any reporters finally cover the FBI destruction of Epstein evidence under the former deputy director of the FBI during the Biden min? Enjoy phase 3. It's going to be the coup d'etat. My God, folks, this is unbelievable. People are like, Trump's not that smart. He doesn't play 4D chess. Well, folks, he just freaking played 4D chess, and he's... If this is going to go down the way I think it is, it's about to get really, really fun for those of us who've kept trusting Trump the whole time. Let's keep moving. Funniest part, the Democrats can't block it now. They literally asked for it. Another post from this Green Lives Matter account says Trump basically forced Democrats to become unhinged conspiracy theorists over Epstein's government blackmail ring, and the Wall Street Journal inexplicably caused themselves subsequently to be sued into oblivion over a fake Epstein letter, and now Trump will publish grand jury testimony after essentially forcing the world to demand information about Epstein's occult island. If you wanted mass awakening, this is exactly how you might achieve that. What a time to be alive for conspiracy theorists. Matt Gaetz out here. Everybody is just calling it false. Charlie Kirk, this is not how Trump talks at all. I don't believe it. Matt Gaetz, laughably false. I hope Trump gets millions from them. Exposes the truth about Fox News. That's interesting. That's Murdoch as well. Even Elon out there saying it's fake. We got Megyn Kelly, which I don't know where my picture won't show up, so I'll just do it this way. Megyn Kelly, this is the dumbest attempted hit piece I've ever read. And even Elon at the bottom responded to her. Yeah, the letter sounds bogus. Everybody knows Trump would never do this. And Dan Scavino, after 10 days of not posting, that's Trump's social media director, 10 days, didn't post. Just posted this. Karma. What goes around comes around. Oh, man. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? It's heating up. This was posted by Rachel Bade. And counterintuitive take, the Wall Street Journal story just might be the best thing to happen to Trump since the Epstein story exploded. For the first time, those who most vocally criticized him, his admins, for not releasing enough info are now rallying to his support. At least for now. We'll see if this holds. Seemed unlikely a few hours ago, but looks like Trump's getting some in MAGA to embrace his new favorite phrase, the Epstein hoax. Is a reminder, nothing unites Republicans more than complaints about the media. It's all shifting overnight, and the story started it. If they had posted any kind of story that was even close to true, they might have had something, but they didn't. They completely fell into the trap They posted something completely fake, and Trump has used it to bring out the Epstein stuff, get Democrats calling for it, and now he set them all up where they can't run away from it, and it's going to be blasted in their faces, and it's not going to be good for them. I guarantee you it's going to go down bad. It's also going to go down bad for all the fake conservatives. Trump just found all the fake conservatives in a week. Thank you for attention to this matter. Think of all the influencers who are going nuts on Trump about this in the MAGA world. They were going crazy on him, talking like he's messing up, he's screwing up. They can't believe it. People are saying we're not voting in the midterms. We're giving up on him. Unbelievable. I wonder how many people were in on it, and I wonder how many of them were actually exposed as grifters. That's the real question right there. But I'm sure it's more than you think. And by just one other little piece of good news that happened tonight, because it was just a glorious night. CBS canceled Late Night with Stephen Colbert. He's gone for good. Listen, guys, this was a massive day. And this all happened in the last few hours. This Epstein thing's been going on for 10 days now. People freaking out, people abandoning Trump, people showing themselves to not be truly MAGA. This was... But those of us who stayed true, those of us who said, no, this doesn't seem like Trump, this doesn't make sense, none of this adds up. Something else is going on here. This has got to be a setup of some sort. Well, you were all just vindicated. I was vindicated. I was right. You guys were right. We did it. Now things are going to get very interesting moving forward. But this, if this pulls off and this ends up being... If he drops those files and we get exposure and it hurts the Democrats, it hurts, it exposes all these influencers. This will be one of the other just amazing things Trump has pulled off that we're going to just be talking about for years to come. This could be one of the greatest rug pulls in history. And it was done by President Trump and the MAGA movement, the true MAGA heads. Now I think we're going to get the Epstein stuff. So buckle up, guys. It's getting ready, but better than anything else, to me, just again, our trust in Trump has been validated. He's going to go down as the greatest president in history other than maybe Washington and Lincoln. And this just more of it. So I would just implore you guys, stop betting against Trump because it always ends badly. With that, please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you live very soon. Take care.